Okay, we are live. So for today's podcast, well, tonight's podcast,
Yeah,
because
tonight.
it's like fucking
9 o'clock.
10 o'clock. Dude, it's
Oh, it's
10
almost
o'clock already.
10.
So tonight we have Faithyxo,
Hello, everyone.
and your other Instagram tag is
Faithyxo makeup.
Faithyxo Makeup. Okay,
Yes.
so cool. Well, Faith, I've known you for what?
Almost 10 years.
Yeah, dude. Okay,
Mhm.
almost 10 years. Welcome to Round Block Podcast, where we like to talk to people and not about them.
Period.
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah, I know. Like, I feel like with today's generation, everybody talks about people without like really talking to them.
Yeah.
So they have these preconceived ideas on how a person is.
Before even meeting them or
Exactly.
yeah. So here I am, raw and real.
Okay. So you were born and raised in Hilo.
Yes. And now I live on Oahu.
How's that move though?
In the beginning, honestly, I feel like it was kind of hard just
Mhm.
because Hilo is so small and I just grew up here. And every time I was in Oahu, it was to party.
Mhm.
So I feel like adjusting from like rainy, and I live in Eva Beach now, and it's really, really hot there. It was just it was too much.
So it's kind of like Kona.
Yeah, it was Kona. It was just hot. I like the rain. You know, I grew up in Hilo. I like the rain. I
Totally.
like green, you know.
Mhm.
But it was one of the best things I did in my life.
So career-wise, right?
Mhm.
I mean, like for me personally, like one of the best things I felt I did was move away from Honolulu to kind of just lay some roots down with I have kids and stuff too. So
Mhm.
for me, the most like grassroots plan of action for me and my kids and stuff was to move to the Big Island.
Mhm.
I had a grandfather, and my mom lives here, and so I do have roots over here. So it's a real and also Haley's family and parents super supportive and phenomenal grandparents too for my kids. It just made sense that we want to be around the real strong, tight family. So, do you have that out there for?
I feel like I've built family out there,
Mhm.
friends that became family. Shout out to Shan,
Killer
That was-
hair.
Killer Shan Hair, and shout out to Hair by Donnie.
And so I mean it's different. So do you have like babysitters or
No.
what's the network like?
Honestly, no, because I don't really have family there. All my family's down here. So if I lived down here, I would have babysitters galore, you know? But up there,
babysitters without opportunity.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So it's like I'd rather
gotta-
be there.
You got to give up one after the other. Makes sense.
But shout out to Lauren. She's one of my my clients that was with me since I moved up to Oahu, and we've become really close. So she watches my son.
No way, that's super sick.
You're a bad bitch.
I know, because like trusting people to watch your kids
is a big thing.
It's a super big thing. Like even in Hawaii, like my like my baby Juju won't let she's very particular about who watches my kids and stuff. So I get it.
It's scary.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, let's go in a chronological order.
Okay.
And talk about your upbringing. So you grew up out here in the Big Island. What kind of childhood did you have?
I grew up very Catholic.
Okay.
So church every Sunday. I actually went to a Catholic school called St. Joe.
Oh, St. Joe.
And I got in trouble.
St. Joe with a silent J.
Yeah, St. Ho. For real though. So like I grew up really sheltered, and my parents were really strict on me. And in 9th grade, I got caught smoking weed in the bathroom. And my mom was like, you know what? I'm paying all this money and you're doing all this shit. I might as well put you in a public school. So I moved to Hilo High, and I felt like that's when I really...
So did it go downhill or did you blossom?
I feel like it was a little bit of both. Because
Cool.
I remember going into class and like kids had tattoos and they had piercings, and I was like, "Oh my god, your mom let you get a tattoo? Like what the fuck?" Because my
Hey,
mom would
fool,
never.
I was that kid.
Yeah. I was so jealous at the time. I'm like, damn, I wish my mom would let me get a tattoo.
Yeah.
And I ended up just getting one.
Yeah. No. Yeah. my mom took me to a tattoo shop, and she took me to get my first tattoo too. But I was still in high school too, so that's fucking funny that you said that. But okay, so well, what else? What?
I
What?
felt like okay when
So because we want to understand,
how
and we'll get into later what you are now, because
okay.
I guess technically you're considered, at least in my circle of friends too. They're like, how do you know her, dude? You're kind of a celebrity makeup artist now, so which is pretty cool.
Yes, I accept that now. At first, I was like, "Oh my god, celebrity makeup artist," but yes, I really be out here doing the thing, and I need
Which is
to.
super cool. So,
Yeah.
but like, so tell us about. So you had a very humble upbringing,
Yes.
sheltered, Catholic,
Catholic, super
and
close with my family, and in 10th grade, would say I had like my first girlfriend. So that's
so
when I
like,
was
wait, what do you mean, like girlfriend,
like
because like
like
I have guy friends, but they're not my
no,
boyfriends.
no, like girlfriend. And I remember telling my mom, and my mom was so pissed. She was like, we're gonna get you prayed over. And at first she was just really like taken back by it. And she was like, it's just a phase. But I think after my third girlfriend, my mom was like, oh shit, maybe it's real.
Okay, so
So,
let's talk about that. Like that move. How did that happen? Do you feel like that was always you, or
well, growing up, I never thought like, oh, I'm gay because it was something that was never talked about. But when I look back, I remember watching Honey, Honey with like,
yeah, dude, what?
what's her name?
I don't know. She's fire.
Jessica. Was
Jessica
it Jessica
Alba.
Alba? Yeah, and she was doing her dance, and I was like, damn, like she's hot. But I didn't understand what I was feeling at the time. So now when I look back on my childhood, I think, damn, I used to be checking out girls from a young age.
No, I'm.
No?
Well, for me, and like I mean, been around the block.
Period.
But like I always feel like girls have this thing because of how they grew up and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Girls have this affinity for beauty.
Yeah.
So they're always looking at other girls and their hair, their
Yeah.
makeup, their
Their
lips.
body,
They're very
yeah.
vain. So they're always looking at that. So I think all girls are
A little.
curious.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. Shit. I don't
No,
know. I
get
could
a
be wrong.
girl, girls be getting drunk and kissing each other all the
Yeah,
time.
see, and then like for guys, it's not that
Yeah.
it's not that simple,
Mhm.
or it's kind of it's a weird tangent where like you're either this or you're that.
Yeah.
There's
No, and
well, no, I guess it's different though.
I think it's changing now.
I see- yeah, I
Now it's
stand corrected.
becoming a lot more
Well, people are they're
accept. is that-
exploring.
yeah,
they're
they're
exploring their
okay.
sexualities and their preferences too.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Because like
But like one thing about, because like people, because I post stuff, right? And they're like, oh my God, you have a boyfriend. But one thing about my boyfriend is that he always knew what I was from the beginning, He knew that like I liked girls and he always was like accepting of it,
super okay.
So I'd be going out and I'm like, damn, babe, she's bad as fuck. And then I'm out here making out with her and he's like, okay, babe, I accept you,
That's super cool.
Yeah. So I think I've always wanted that.
So you got not the best of both worlds, but you have a very understanding
Yeah.
relationship where it's almost like all your needs are kind of being met.
Yeah, my love bucket is full to the rim.
The love bucket.
The love bucket, yeah.
Okay, cool. I like the love bucket. The love bucket makes sense.
Okay. But yeah.
And then as a guy, I'm pretty sure a lot of guys, that have girlfriends that are kind of what do they call that? Bi-curious or
Bisexual.
bisexual? Okay, bisexual, bi-curious, whatever. But
Because
I
it's
think
sexual.
yeah,
It's not only
it
curiosity.
is. Oh. But so I guess like guys are worried that like they get knocked for a girl. Is that pretty common?
I mean, I've seen it happen before, but I feel like it's only in relationships where like their needs aren't getting met, So like a girl will leave a guy for another girl if her emotional needs aren't getting met. Because I feel like girls are more emotional, but my man be meeting every need. So I feel like he's really secure with himself. And that's how you gotta be.
Well, that's how you got to be to keep somebody like you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, shit, that's cool, man. And
We love that. Shout
shout
out
out
to
to
Cole.
Cole. Shout out to Cole,
We love
man.
you.
Yeah, Cole's a real one for real.
Yeah, he is.
Because it takes it takes somebody that's very secure within themselves to be able to like say, okay, well, that's my girl, and super secure
Mm-hmm.
because they're not worried about losing you. It's like, okay, you're gonna go, you're gonna do your thing, and you
Mm-hmm.
come home with me,
And
and
I think I think it was just about being open from the beginning,
Mhm.
especially about my past and like, I didn't have the best reputation, so I was always very straight up and open with him, like this. So when he heard stuff about me, he was like, oh shit, she already told me that, tell me
Cool, yeah,
something I
yeah.
don't
I
know.
think that matters a lot too, because it's not like
Yeah.
you don't feel like you were being juked or lied to,
Yeah,
because
no.
everything was up
Up on
front.
like right on
Yeah,
the table, and that's how it should be.
yeah. Like, okay, here, I'm a red car.
Yeah.
You didn't pay for a blue car, then get a red
Yeah.
car. You got
Yeah.
a
You
fucking
knew
red car.
he knew exactly what he was getting himself into.
Cool, cool.
And here we are 4 years later.
With a
Yeah.
with a kid.
With little Papa.
Yeah, and that is actually what first boy.
Yeah, first boy.
Yeah, dude.
It's like the first grandkid in his family.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
So how's his family?
His family is very traditional Asian upbringing, if that makes sense. They're very by the book. Does that make sense? Like
It does, but
you
so
get-
how did it translate to your guys' relationship?
At first they weren't too fond of me, because I have tattoos, and they looked me up and they seen I was arrested a couple times, so they weren't
They Googled
They
you.
Googled me, and I was like,
dude.
oh my God. I was like, it's done. They're going to hate me. But as I started coming around, I think they realized that, like, who I am as a person. So now they love me.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Bro. Cool. So for all our listeners, let's talk about how we met.
Okay.
So, we met fucking 9 years ago.
I can't believe it was that long ago. Yeah.
Yeah, totally. But I'm still 28.
Yeah, you are.
I'm gonna stay 28. 28 to awesome year.
And I'm
man.
19.
Yeah.
I'm 19 right now.
No, you gotta be 21 at least,
Okay.
dude.
Okay, no. I was 19 at the time when I met you.
Yeah. So yeah, you were one of the first models for Farmers Market. One of the I don't remember a lot of I don't remember every single fucking model we have, but I remember you, Kat, Sochi. You guys are like the OGs for Farmers Market models.
I remember I had like a yellow shirt with like a blue pineapple, the clan thing on the front.
Yeah. So that is soup. And how crazy is that? Because at the time, I just got released from prison. This is like my
Did you
first,
really just get released from prison when I met you?
Yeah.
How fresh were you out?
Well, I had to have a job, so I had to, I worked at the furniture. Well, I worked at the furniture store, and I worked at Farmers Market. So I was doing a little bit of both at first until my PO cut me some slack, and she kind of saw how well that. But like I had it's weird. Everybody like talks shit about their POs and stuff. I don't have anything bad to say about my PO.
Shout out to your PO for being a real one.
And yeah. Shout out to Anne. I'm not even gonna say her last name.
Okay, we love you, Anne.
Yeah. But Anne, thank you. And if you have more, people that, fresh outs and stuff coming to you and stuff, I hope that I can be a mold and a model for you to kind of trust these people that they have dreams, man. We have fucking dreams.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Why did you like her so much?
I didn't.
Oh, you didn't like her?
I don't like anybody, man, at first.
Okay, but you get.
But it's a situation. I was stuck in it, and it is what it is, and I had to deal with it. So when I came out, I told Anne what I wanted to do, but I met all my requirements, and I wasn't trying to fucking hustle her. You know what I mean? I wasn't like blowing fucking smoke, and there's no drug use or anything like that. I was just super upfront and transparent with where I wanted to go in life. So, but I met her requirements was to have a full-time job and halfway house requirements. I mean, fuck, I'm Keone, so I slid.
Okay.
I fucked up at the halfway house a few times and stuff. I slid. I used to steal food out the halfway house. But I feel like everybody that lives there, man, that's coming out to sneaks food out the halfway house because they get 25% of your gross income. So before taxes, the halfway house gets
Damn.
25% of whatever you make before taxes.
Damn.
So like you'll think, oh man, I made a couple $100 this week. You didn't.
Yeah.
You made half of that really.
Uh-huh.
And so I was just like, oh, shit, I made half of that. So, I'm gonna make up for it. I'm gonna steal these Pop-Tarts. I'm gonna steal these Frosted Flakes,
Period.
Spam, Vienna sausage. I just pack shit out daily. I remember getting caught too, packing shit out too, but I did it in such a smart way that, like, I
You
just
said because he's county, yeah.
no, I just rebagged it up. You know what I mean? And I said, "Oh, this is my lunch." You know what I mean? But I was taking it to my grandma's house and we were freezing it, and because that's where I was gonna get released to, so I was like stocking up. But yeah, shout out to Ann, man. Ann, give tell tell Frank, tell the rest of the POs, man, give people a chance.
Yeah.
We're trying to come out, we're trying to better our lives, and like look at me now too. So use use me as a a blueprint that people with dreams that are just coming out really want to fucking chase those dreams and do good in the community and stuff. And of course, you're gonna have some bad apples that
Don't, yeah.
do shady and goofy stuff. But you're gonna have a few that don't do goofy stuff. So
Like me.
yeah, I mean, well, you did goofy stuff too, man. We all did goofy stuff, but in the end, let us grow and let us
Yeah, you have to give
grow
people
through
the
what we
chance.
go
Yeah.
through. Totally, give them a chance. Yeah. So, yeah, Faithy was one of the first models, and everybody that knows Farmers Market knows Lex Breezy. Shout out to Lex
Shout out
Breezy.
to Alexis. I used to party with her in high school. Me and Alexis used to hang out a lot. Yep.
Yeah, I know. Because like I wanted you to work for us too. So I was like, oh yeah, dude, does she want a job? I used to tell Lex, does she want a job? Because she's really cool. And like the thing that I liked about Lex too was like her localness.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so when I was training her to like work the shop and stuff, like no shame, bro. She's like, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
What's up, you fuckers?
Yeah.
Super like open, but very friendly and
Everyone loved her.
yeah. But like so what a lot of people don't understand too is, when I hired Alexis and Keisha and stuff, I wrote, I won't say the names of the shops but I wrote down a little list of shops. There's maybe about 5 or 6 shops on there. And I said, don't spend more than $40. Yeah. Alexa would buy fucking $100 bathing suits, $200 bathing suits, if not, you know what I mean? So I said, at all these shops, you guys have a $40 spending limit, but go to these shops and we're gonna have a meeting after. And I want to know what you liked about these shops and what you didn't like. And we're gonna have a discussion about it and stuff. And then, they went to a few shops and we had this meeting after. And then they were like, oh yeah. So when I went over here, they did this and I felt super uncomfortable and they acted like super high maka and whatnot. And I was like, okay, so you know how that shop made you feel? Don't let nobody leave my fucking shop feeling the way they made you feel. And, and it worked out very well because then they understood that, that uncomfortable feeling that they had when they were shopping at these other places, these stores and stuff. I said, don't let anybody fucking leave my shop and be able to say the same thing about my shop that you guys felt. So that was, so for you shop owners and stuff, you guys might want to follow that blueprint. It's pretty good fucking blueprint.
That's smart.
Yeah. Okay. So, what else, man? What else?
And you've seen me through a lot of my different stages in
Dude,
life.
I
We
did.
didn't always keep in touch, but we would pop in randomly. Yeah. I would pop up randomly. Yeah, you would see me randomly.
Yeah. I know.
Here and there.
I know, dude. And because, you're such I felt like you had so much promise and stuff. So I was just like, hey, and I always ask Lex, I was like, so what? How's Faith? And, well, even Davina too. And I'd be like, hey, so what? How's Faith? How's Davina?
Yeah.
And because you guys are like our first handful of models and stuff. And like Davina was like, Beautiful voice, bro.
Yeah, beautiful, smart.
Yeah, dude, she was fire too. Super cute, beautiful voice,
My
like
bitch.
nice local
Yep.
girl too. And
Yeah. Bomb
what
person. Yeah.
where is she?
Davina's in Hilo.
Oh, she's yeah. I
Yeah.
don't ever see her and stuff.
Yeah.
But
Hi, Davina. I love you.
shout out to Davina.
Yeah, because I think she was the reason I went to that photo shoot.
Oh, for real,
Yeah, it was because
yeah,
her. And I was so shy. I was like, oh my God.
yeah. You guys are smoking weed.
Yeah, smoking weed with my shaved head.
Oh, that's right. You had that little cast look.
I had
Yeah,
my little shaved head. I felt like the baddest bitch
it was
with my shave. It
dope,
was a
though.
vibe though back then. That
It
was the
was.
fucking in thing.
Yeah, like what's her face did that?
Oh,
Cassie.
Cassie.
I
Oh
felt
yeah,
like, I
yeah.
felt like she kind of led that full
Hell
on
yeah.
half shave head movement.
And then she
stuff.
shaved both sides of her head. And then I'm like, okay, now you're getting crazy.
I
can't do both
that.
sides.
Yeah, I can't follow it that deep,
Yeah.
but yeah, it did make sense. And yeah, so shoot, that worked out really well for
Mhm.
for all of us and stuff. And farmers market blew up, and I would always ask like Lex and stuff. I was like, oh, so what? How's Faith and stuff? But I did see you one time
Yeah,
at
I remember at Monono.
yeah, well, no,
Okay, let's not get into details. Yeah, but
we got to.
oh God.
I think it's part of.
Okay.
I think it's a heavy part of your story,
okay.
and it's very inspiring because you gotta show how
Okay,
like
so I was pulling up with somebody and that's when I was like very deep.
Mhm.
I was very deep. I just lost my dad.
Mhm.
And when I was talking to you, I remember you telling me this story from your perspective, right? So me, when I seen you, I thought I had my shit together and I was fine. And no, honestly, that's how I felt like nobody knew what was going on.
Yeah.
But from your point of view, right? You
Yeah.
said I was like nodding out.
dude, you're like you're like a wet noodle, like you're kind of like waving and stuff. I was like, "What's up, Faith?" And you're like, "Hey, Keone," and you're like kind of like it looked like you were just trying to stand up straight.
That's probably what was going on at the time.
And then like like your eyes are very small and
Mhm.
Yeah. What the fuck were you on?
I was on oxys and a little bit of heroin probably.
No, those are real drugs.
Yeah, those are real drugs. My drug of choice was oxys.
Mhm.
I started smoking when I was 16. So
Shit.
I was introduced to so my thing was smoking pills, and I don't hear it a lot like anywhere else, but on Big Island I felt like it was pretty common,
Mhm.
So when I was 16, that was like on set. That's when I started 16, and they didn't even have oxycodone. It was oxycontin back then.
Yeah.
They didn't even have codones, and then I started smoking oxys, and then that shit was getting too expensive, so it was heroin when I couldn't find it.
So and that's so funny that you mentioned. I feel like a lot of people do that.
Yeah,
I feel like it starts off as this fun little pill thing.
yeah.
And it seems really like fun,
yeah.
and that shit always. I don't know a success story from that. I don't from
Mhm.
pills. Like
Yeah.
I just know that shit just wrecks motherfuckers.
Yeah, because in the beginning it's all good, but then once you get deep, because like when you don't have it, you're done, you're dead. You can barely get out of bed, you're so sick,
Mhm. No, yeah, because I was locked up with people like that too. So
Yeah.
like whenever you get locked up, you go through, you get thrown in a tank and stuff, and you have like you're kind of sobering up because you're dope sick and stuff for a little while, and like I'd ask my friends and stuff. I was like, so what's it like, dude? And one of my friends described it as it's like your fucking skin is on fire.
Yes, your skin feels like it's crawling. I don't know how to explain it when you're withdrawing. It's weird.
Yeah, and you're rolling on the ground and you want to die. And,
Yeah.
You're hoping to die.
Yeah.
And I was just like, holy
Your body is so
shit.
sore. You're like sweating. It's just, it's really bad.
Mhm. Well, fuck that. I mean, what gave you the strength and how did you fucking beat that? Because I'm definitely not condoning that use.
Yeah.
But for people that are listening and stuff, I feel it's a good story to know how you overcame it.
Yeah.
Definitely don't try it.
Yeah. Don't try it. I'm pretty sure.
Don't fucking
Don't
go
try
there.
it. But just know that like if you are doing it, you're not a bad person. I feel like when you do drugs, there's a lot of other things that come into play, It's like guilt. You feel shame. I used to be shamed all the time to see people because I'm like, oh my God, they know I'm like a crackhead, which is a
Mhm.
reason why I used to wear a lot of makeup after
Mhm.
because I felt like it just covered
It kind of
everything.
hid
Yeah, it
shit.
hid. Because like I
Wow.
would be posting on Instagram and I don't know if people, well, I thought at the time people didn't know, but I mean, if you didn't really know what was going on in my life from an outsider's perspective, I look like I'm okay,
Mhm.
like I look like I was pretty okay,
Mhm.
but deep down it was hard.
Oh, that's
Like,
heavy.
like you really, I don't know, everything, my morals went out the door. I remember one time like I didn't have drugs and my mom had all these gold bracelets for me, right? That she got for me from when I was young, and I had a necklace. And I literally broke into my mom's house and I stole it and I pawned it, all of it. Literally. Fucking kill it.
Did you ever get it back then, or
No, we
it
didn't.
was just
It
gone?
was gone because my mom didn't have the money to buy it back. And my
Mm.
mom was like, I'm gonna fucking put your ass in jail. And I remember I was living in a crack house at the time. And I was like sitting in the middle of the road and I was crying. I was like, no, mom, please.
Yeah.
I'm fucking sorry, but I would never do that. I never grew up stealing. I don't fucking steal. But
Mm.
when you're on drugs, you be fucking stealing, you know?
Yeah.
You be
Yeah.
doing anything for it, literally anything. And you just get really tired of the lifestyle.
Is
It's
that
t-
what happened? So what brought about the change? Like when was there
um
like an
I felt
aha moment where like, aha, I'm done. Fuck this
well,
shit.
okay. Okay,
Or
so
was it did
there
you have to like hit rock bottom a
it
few
was
times or several
I
times? Or
thought I hit rock bottom before like a few times and I was like, oh, I'm gonna quit. But I feel like I wasn't really that serious. It was just a moment. But the last thing that happened to me, like it was really rough. It was like very deep. It was really rough. And long story short, I tried to kill myself. I took a bunch of Xanax. Marisha was there that night.
Mhm.
Shout out to Marisha. I fucking love you, bitch. She was there and she stayed with me that whole night and I didn't die. I really
Mhm.
thought I was gonna die and I didn't. And when I woke up the next day, I was like, I'm fucking tired. And ever since I woke up that next day, I was like, damn, you know,
Mhm.
like I got kids,
Mhm.
and I literally changed my life from then. I never went back. So I really feel like it has to be a decision for yourself,
Yeah.
not for anyone else, not for your kids, not for your family, like literally for
But
yours.
the kids help. I
No,
mean,
yeah,
for me personally, like
the kids help, but some people are like, oh, I want to quit from my kids, but you can't. You have to do it for yourself.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely a decision that's very personal.
Mm-hmm.
And then you gotta fucking man up to that shit, huh?
Yeah, and
Or
it's hard because some people really don't even think they have a problem.
yeah.
But
But isn't that part of addiction?
yeah,
You don't think you have a problem,
yeah, and
or
then
you justify,
yeah, and then you're like, oh, I don't do it all the time,
or I'm not that bad.
But when you're like in your room doing drugs by yourself, it's like, oh
So
shit, I have a problem.
okay. So I was just gonna ask that. I was gonna ask, what made you like? So for like with drug addiction,
Mm-hmm.
there's this point in your addiction where you justify and you kind of downplay your addiction to, yeah, oh, I'm not that bad.
Mm-hmm.
Give us some signs and some triggers that let you, like, when you said oh, it's not that I'm not that bad.
If you're mad and the first thing you want to do is drugs,
Mm.
that's like a sign already. I feel like that was my biggest sign. If you're ever feeling anything and you want to do drugs, I feel like that's a sign. Like
Yeah, what do you like? Are you
you're,
trying to just bury those feelings
yeah,
with
bury
drugs?
those feelings, and then
Fuck, I might be an alcoholic.
Fuck you.
Dude, because I'm just like, fuck, I'm super stressed out. And I'm just like, dude, I need a fucking beer.
You might need to go to AA meetings.
Oh.
Revelations. Now,
Yeah, I know. For
no,
real, yeah.
but like I don't know if you wake up in the morning and you feel like your day can't go on if you don't take a pill.
Mm.
It's a problem, and if it's affecting your everyday life, it's a problem. If your
So,
bank account is getting drained,
so right now I just thought, okay, so I'm not that bad because I
I
don't
know,
wake up.
justify.
Yeah, I'm justifying. Yeah, I'm like, I'm not that bad because when I wake up, I don't want to have a drink and I like to
Yeah.
go to work and I like to do my thing.
Mhm.
But at the end of the day, when I want to go to shit, I don't know, man.
Okay.
That's a weird. That's a weird tangent. Well, and like now, I like edibles.
Yeah.
So like I like marijuana edibles and stuff. And if
Okay,
if
okay,
anybody
maybe
if
let me-
anybody follows me, you'll know that I live such a high paced life.
Uh-huh.
And when I go home, I still can't go to sleep because I'm still thinking. I still have ideas.
Okay,
And
maybe if it's making your life dysfunctional. There,
Mm,
you get what I'm saying?
yeah.
In a way, if it's affecting your life negatively.
No. Wait,
I don't
no,
know.
because
Okay.
there's what about a functional drug addict?
Okay, but it's still affecting probably a certain aspect in their life, even though they're functioning and they're going to work and they're coming home. They're guaranteed getting shit from their fam. It's guaranteed affecting some part of their life. I don't know. You taking edibles, does that affect anything?
Well, it lets me go to sleep.
Okay, I feel like I'm just okay. Okay, wait. Okay, I don't know if you can't live without it.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I mean, I don't know, dude. I'm like kind of a weirdo like that, where I can kind of can
Are
live
you an
without.
addict?
No, I can kind of live without
Okay.
anything,
Okay. Well, there you go.
but it's not that healthy.
Yeah.
Because even like relationship wise, if something's not going my way, my first thought is, I don't need this.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
fuck it, I don't
Yeah.
need this, and to be by myself. But at the same time, man, I have kids. I
Mhm.
can't. So it's kind of like giving up. So since I have kids and stuff, and to so that I would kind of work on my relationships, I shouldn't be able to say that.
Mhm.
I have to kind of train my mind
To work it,
to work it out, to
Mhm.
not just go that route.
which is the harder part.
It's hard. It's a work part.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Working it out is hard.
So that's kind of like I guess it's like recovery. So
Mhm. And I think recovery, I thought drugs was bad and it was really fucked up, but I feel like going from that transition from like an addict kind of integrating back into normal life
Mhm.
was very hard for me.
Well, because I've watched you do that.
Yeah.
So I mean, even when you were doing like your like your dancing thing and stuff,
Yeah.
but you weren't doing drugs.
I wasn't.
You were sober.
I was sober and I was dancing for so like now I do drink and I do smoke, but I haven't touched like pills, coke, any hard, any of that hardcore shit for
Mhm.
5 years. So
Oh,
people will tell
congrats,
me
congrats.
I'm not sober because I drink, but I mean, to each person,
Yeah.
it is to each person.
And you're just like, bitch, you should have seen me before,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, but when I first got sober, I had to stop drinking and everything. So I was straight sober, like legit sober for the first year, like nothing.
Because it would probably lead to other
Yeah,
things.
because as soon as I would drink, I would feel warm and I'd be like, oh, I want to
Let's
fucking
go.
smoke a pill.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like this fucking
Shit.
other person came out. I would call her Brittany. Brittany Lee.
Fuck you, Brit.
Yeah, that's my alter ego, Brittany Lee.
Shit, that's heavy.
Yeah.
Okay, so like, well, it's good that you recognize like certain triggers and stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
you understood that to get past a certain portion of addiction, that you just needed to fucking cold turkey and not even have a drink,
Yeah.
because it would make you weak enough to
Yeah.
be susceptible to those
And
other.
I had to, you got to stop like hanging out with people you used to hang out with, even though you love them,
Mhm.
like you can't.
That's a fucking great point. I'm glad you made that point too.
Yeah, because they will trigger you,
Yeah.
because they're still in that place and you're trying to move out and you love them, but you can't put yourself in that position.
You can't.
You can't.
Yeah.
And that's what I think holds a lot of people back from recovery.
Mhm. And it could be something that you can have family members like that. You can have
Mhm.
parents like that.
Yeah.
You can have your
Yeah.
boyfriend, your baby's dad might be that person
Yeah.
that you just kind of need to get away from for a while
Yeah.
until you figure your own shit out.
Cut out the toxicity in your
Yeah.
life.
And then maybe by doing that, you actually might help them
Mm-hmm.
cut out their own shit too.
Yeah.
Because having two drug addicts kind of I feel like
Oh
it just
God,
kind of
it's so bad.
it just feeds you guys just feed
It's a
into each
fucking
other's.
shit show. Yeah.
It's a shit show.
It's
Yeah.
a fucking shit show. It's so bad.
Yeah.
Because imagine when you guys both don't have drugs. It's really bad.
Oh yeah.
But like one thing, so like the first year of recovery was really hard. And I honestly felt like I just did so much dumb shit when I was that first year.
Mhm.
I really had like the lowest self-esteem. I feel like that first year, because I felt like so much people put it on me when I got sober. They're like, oh, fuck her. She's a fucking slut. She's just going to go back to doing drugs.
Mhm.
And it was hard for
So
me.
was that motivational?
At the time, no, it wasn't.
Okay.
It really wasn't. I felt like really down about it. And I really fought with myself because I felt like, damn, like who's going to give me a chance?
Mhm.
Who's going to give me a chance?
So do you think did that so did you look for that Do you look for that in men then?
What do you mean?
Like, did you gravitate towards where
Okay.
you put down, like, so you have standards.
I
Did you
had,
lower
yeah,
your standards
I
for
didn't really
that?
have standards. It was just at the time, like, if you're gonna comfort me, I guess. It was just like if you're there, you're kind of there. I didn't feel like anything was real at the time.
Mhm.
It was just I was just going through motions. And I think when I started doing stuff for myself, when I got a job and then I started going to college, I
Yeah.
started
I
feeling better
remember
about
you going to
myself.
college too.
Yeah,
I
I
was like,
was
what the fuck?
yeah.
Dope though.
Yeah. I was going to college to be like a substance abuse counselor.
Mhm.
So I wanted to help.
Yeah. And and I honestly wondered if you were gonna fall back. I was like, shit, she's doing really good. Keep it
Nah.
up. Keep it up.
Yeah.
But I also, in the back of my head, I was just like, fuck, is she gonna fucking like, you know, are you gonna fuck that up?
Well,
Is
it
she gonna
was
fuck
for
that
me,
up?
it was because I made it so like for other people, sometimes they go to rehab because it's for like the state, they have to go. So when they're going to rehab, it's like through the motions. But for me, I put myself in rehab because I was like, I want to help myself. So
Mhm,
if I fucked up, that was on me. If
mhm.
it was just gonna
It
fuck up
wasn't
my
court
life. Yeah, it
ordered.
wasn't court
Yeah.
ordered or anything. It would just be on me,
Mhm.
So that's why even now, like I'm not gonna lie, I still get triggers, and I'm very open about it. But I know that if I was to fuck up, like all this shit I've done for 5 years is out the fucking door,
So
because
yeah,
that
that's good.
guilt would probably eat me alive.
Yeah, and that, it's a good thing too. But so recognizing how far you came
Mm-hmm.
is it's a really good thing because it's empowering
Mm-hmm.
and it stops you from sliding back into a bad lifestyle or even
Yeah.
bad habit and changes that took you down a dark road too, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So, if any of our listeners are going down a dark road and stuff, man, you
It's like,
can
yeah.
get the fuck out of it. But
And
don't look for anybody. What would you tell somebody with addiction problems and stuff?
I don't it's
Like,
just it's really
okay, so right now, if
if
you could tell your
you're
addicted self, like, if you could go
my
back in
legs my
time.
legs are shaking right now.
Give me a rock. Nah, nah.
Okay. No, I would just tell them that you're not all the thoughts in your head, because most times like it's yourself. You're like, oh, I'm fucking, like you I don't know how I would say this. You can't
Can't what?
I don't know. I don't know how I'm
So
trying to say that.
tell your so how old were you when you beat addiction?
I am 27, so 5 years ago, 22.
So
Gonna
tell
be
your
20. Yeah,
so tell your 20 what would you tell your 22-year-old self?
you're a fucking bad bitch. Fuck all these motherfuckers that fucking used you. Fuck them.
Okay,
Get the fuck out of it. You're fucking better than this.
cool.
I would tell myself that.
Okay. But so what helped you kind of like shake that and stuff? So makeup, I feel like,
Yeah.
I don't know, you were always kind of like cool with it
Yeah,
though.
I was cool and I liked makeup and I did it, but I felt like it wasn't really like something that I wanted to do my whole life until I went to rehab and they're like, you got to pick up a hobby. That's how you're going to stay sober,
Hmm.
stay busy. And I started doing makeup on my people, the girls in rehab. And I was like booking little appointments for prom and stuff, doing makeup out of my mom's garage
Hmm.
on a white fold out table
Oh,
and my kitchen table chair,
that shit is dope though.
and I wasn't really, I
But
liked it.
yeah,
It
yeah.
made me feel good, and
Mhm.
I felt like
It
it
gave you
helped.
purpose.
Yeah, and it helped grow my confidence.
Mhm.
Because I was like, damn, people trust me.
Yeah, yeah.
Because nobody trusted me before
Yeah.
because of everything, and I'm like, damn, people trust me.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
you stole your mom's jewelry. So
I stole my mom's jewelry.
so I mean, but you do understand why they didn't trust you though at the same
Yeah,
time.
hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Hell yeah, I would not trust me. I was a liar. I was constantly lying about everything, but that's what addiction is.
Mhm. Okay, well that's good. I mean, I like your transparency and stuff too. But I like what you said about you found a hobby.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's, I like even me, like my
Yeah.
hobby is design and stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
whenever I hit a rust spot, I just work.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I just like I work, I design, I create concepts, and it just isn't it's not like my shit just isn't a design. there's a way I want to shoot it. There's a way, it has a story. All my designs have a story. So like I guess even with you in makeup and stuff, there's a story behind it, and what you're trying to do means something to you, and you're just kind of translating that to the person that you're working on. Or
nice. And I think that's why I'm so blessed, because I get to do what I love, and it's not even about. It was never about money to me, And now it just so happened to be like a business for me, Now I'm like, I own a fucking business. What the, It's crazy for me to think, and I just get to do what I love.
Okay, well, that's a good transition, because now we can talk about that too. Because I remember you asking me like for advice. You're like, okay, so and so asked me to do their makeup, but what should I charge? And what the fuck did I tell you?
Don't charge them.
Yeah. So I said, Faith, sweat equity. Show them what you can do. And I still believe that to this day.
And I still do that to this day. Yeah.
Show somebody don't even charge them. If you really love what you do, it's fun. You're not working. You're sharing.
Yeah.
So you're sharing your passion, and you're kind of showing, other people what your passion is. And then if they like it and they want to continue that process or whatever, then now, I got bills to pay. Yeah. So now we can talk about some kind of, monetary agreement or gain. So, so I used to tell Faith, she'd ask me, like, who can we talk about that?
Yeah.
Cause I know, so you've worked on some very popular people, like, like Bretman Rock, the sister.
Yeah.
And we worked with her too.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to Miss Princess May.
Miss Princess May, yeah. And can you talk about that, or because I think they have a show out, and
I can't really talk about the show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What, they made you sign an NDA?
Yes.
Yeah. Most places do. And I definitely don't want to get you in trouble and stuff, because fuck.
But I will say this, it was a very great experience, and I learned a lot.
So did they resign, or is it on? You can't even talk about that.
I don't even know. I don't even know, honestly.
Spill the tea.
I don't even know. I don't know.
Oh, dude, she's playing the I don't know role. Good. Props though, because you ain't snitching. I don't fuck with snitches. I'll kick you off the show.
Period.
But okay, cool. I like that. I did want to know some tea.
Tea being spilled.
But I did want to know some tea only because I saw some tea being spilled on fucking social media, dude. I saw I guess the baby's dad mushed her or something, and I was just like, oh shit, Fate, what the fuck is going on with that? And, you're just like, I'm gonna kind of not comment on that, and it is what it is, and I felt like, I was like, no, I want to know the tea. And you're like, it is what it is.
Yeah, I have no comment.
Yeah.
No comment.
That's cool. I want to know the tea though. So I'm still curious about that. But only because it was entertaining. I was just like, but at the same time, like, it's entertaining on somebody else's expense.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is kind of shitty, but it's, it's what social media is about.
That's why I love
nowadays.
social media. I also hate it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, fuck, look at this shirt I'm wearing, bro. It's called
Unsocial.
Unsocial. It's the unsocial media.
I accept that shirt.
Yeah. Look, no friends.
Yeah.
Dude, zero friends.
Yeah.
But sometimes you have to do that nowadays. Sometimes what did they call that? Like social media cleanse.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Sometimes I want to do that, but I literally run my business on social media.
I'm the same way too.
There's no cleansing here. I just literally got to man the fuck up, you know?
Oh, totally. Yeah, I'm the same way too.
Deal with it.
Like, and I tell people, man, I hustle so fucking hard to disappear. I feel like most of us, that have become accidental influencers almost.
Yeah.
Understand that. And we're like, fuck. That whole love-hate relationship's very like, it's a battle, right?
Yeah, it really is. But sometimes it's draining. When shit's happening, it's everywhere. Every everything, Twitter, Instagram, everything. It's
Mhm.
just all over.
Yeah. And but it's also it's a hustle, and
Yeah.
how hard you hustle is
Sure.
that hustle also brings opportunity to fruition too. So I do get that too.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure you're the same way too,
Yeah.
because I did notice what you like. We just filmed this little makeup tutorial thing where
Yeah.
you you beat Fern's face. Well, I'm not gonna even say beat
Beat.
anymore. Yeah, dude. What the fuck did I say? Well, you dolled her up.
Yeah, but
Okay.
we can say beat. They know what's up.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. There's just like so much violence and stuff too.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
we're just gonna go. You dolled Fernie up.
Yeah.
So and when you're when you're dolling her up and stuff, I like the way like you how you work the whole thing is like
Mm-hmm.
okay, like you worked on it, took a picture, post,
Mm-hmm.
and like you really hustled your fucking craft.
Mm-hmm.
You're hustling your craft, but you're also doing what you love.
Mm-hmm.
But you made the time to kind of document. I feel like that's
That's how
what it
you.
is.
Yeah.
It's just documentation. Yeah.
Yeah. And people love to see before and afters. Honestly.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They love that
We're
shit.
gonna post that, man.
Yeah.
So I'm almost done with the video. I'm waiting for one more. I'm waiting for Code's shot. So shout out to
Shout out to
Cody.
Cody.
Yeah, thank you, Codes, bro.
You're a real one.
She is, dude. Like she always just like pulls up and like she lives right down the road too in
Mhm.
Keaukaha. So I was like, Codes, what are you doing today? Because I'm on. That's something that people don't understand. I'm on everybody else's schedule
Mhm.
because I want to work with them.
Yeah.
I want to work with them, and I want to do projects with them. And I gotta always think that it's if I want to work with somebody, my humility is I have to be on their schedule.
Yeah.
So for everybody out there, and like I'm gonna tell everybody kind of I'm gonna spill the tea on that shit too. Models flake, man.
Hell yeah.
So
All the time.
so I
Yeah.
mean, even for you,
Uh-huh.
how much do you get paid now? Can we talk about that? Is that
Yeah.
what do you so to doll a girl up? What's your normal fee?
120.
120,
Yeah.
and that's
An
good money,
hour.
bro. That's
An
120
hour.
an hour, man. You're like
Mhm.
a
And-
fucking attorney of makeup.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly.
So shit. Too bad you're leaving because actually my attorney's flying in tomorrow.
I know. I know.
Dude,
I'm gonna do her though. I got you. I
Yeah.
got you, Moani.
Mo, we got you.
Yeah. I got you.
But she probably would have loved it too because she's super supportive and
Yeah.
stuff too, real grassroots, and hooked her up with my introduced her to my good friend Kyosh, and like
Are they a thing?
they're engaged.
Wow. Love that.
They're gonna get married, and they met at me and Juju's baby shower.
Okay. I'm gonna do your makeup, Moani. I'm gonna pull up for you.
Yeah, wedding. She's gonna book you for her wedding.
Okay.
But so like that's part of your hustle, and that's normally what you get paid. So how many clients do you fit in a day?
Honestly, there's a lot of aspects that go into it too, So like I still feel like I'm still trying to figure out like pricing and stuff. Yeah. Because if they want me to wake up before 8 a.m., that's another fee because my day starts at 8 a.m. If you want me to travel to you, that's another fee. And like traveling in Oahu is a lot different because it's so close, but also like the traffic. So it makes it seem like it's so far. So I have a separate fee for travel. If you want me on set all day, that's a separate fee. But this is stuff that I had to learn. So this is all stuff that I learned from like working in this industry since I've been in Oahu. Oahu really taught me a lot. But so that's my prices. Weekdays, it depends. It depends, honestly. I take about maybe I'm at least taking one client a day, maybe two clients. Sometimes it's three, but on weekends, I'm normally booked the fuck out. So weekends, sometimes it'll be 5, sometimes it'll be 8. It really depends, but I really stay busy, and if I want to take vacations, I have to pre-plan it. There's no days off. So coming here, I had to clear out my schedule so I could come down here and spend time with my family. And I'm just really learning how to do this because I didn't start makeup thinking that I was going to run a business. So here I am and I'm just learning as I go, which is kind of the best way. And Keone has been here to help me out.
Yeah, dude. But you know, like I can't remember the Hawaiian, the Olelo Noyao of, but like my favorite saying too was, when you bend over to help others up, you strengthen your own back. I
Mhm.
can't say it in Hawaiian, I can't remember it, but you know, it's true.
Mhm.
You know, by helping others up, you strengthen your own back.
Yeah.
And you know, it's part of that repetition. The more you do something,
Yeah.
the better you become at it too.
Yeah.
So
And especially with makeup, that's the only way to learn is hands on because there's so much different faces, different shapes. Like there's just so much to it. You only can learn that hands on, I feel like.
yeah,
And if you want to learn, you can book a class with me.
yeah.
You can
Yeah.
DM me about prices.
So do you do classes now?
I've done one-on-one classes, with people like basic stuff, but my goal is to teach.
Mhm.
To teach classes, to travel, teach classes.
Well, I don't even think even techniques. So I feel like, in my opinion, I feel like it's not just about techniques, because like you can go on YouTube and you can find out how to do anything on YouTube.
Yeah.
What I feel like you being intrinsic value to,
Is
you know, is the business side. And most people don't know how to connect the business side with what they do, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, I had to learn the hard way.
Yeah.
And I used to get so stoked when people would ask me to do a logo for them and
Yeah.
do a design for them, do a logo for them. And but that it takes up so much of my free time. But I would be so flattered that I'd want it. I can't say no. So I'd be like, okay, I got you. And then I'd stress my fucking self out because I got everybody shit that everybody needs their logos and their artwork done. And I'm sketching it out, and then we're making like adjustments, and then right there I was just like, fuck. What do I, what I'm charging for it?
It's
That I
not.
can, it doesn't make sense for
Yeah.
me to do it because I can sit down, make a t-shirt design, and shit just sells out.
Yeah.
So when I do a logo project for somebody, it's because I like them.
Yeah.
And it's not about the money, but I still have to make some money because now I'm giving you my free time.
And that's
And I could
worth-
be spending
Yeah.
that free time with my kids or something. So, and that's almost how I base my price. So what's it going to take for me to pull me away from my kids and doing stuff that I enjoy doing, or even fucking playing video games?
Games, yeah.
But so to do, to pull me away and take my personal time to do your project, some kind of monetary gain has to be met. Yeah. And I feel that the business side needs to connect with your passion too. And a lot of people don't understand the business side of it, right?
Yes.
So I appreciate
I'm
what
trying.
you told everybody, and but that should make sense. If I have to wake up at this time, it's going to be, it's
Additional, yeah, for
additional,
every
yeah.
hour before this time,
Yeah.
Because you got to think sometimes people are getting married at 10 a.m. and they have 5 girls. So you got me waking up at 2 a.m. to come and do your makeup,
Mhm.
I need my sleep.
And you're a mom.
And I'm a mom. And after that, I probably have like 5 more people, so you can imagine how.
Well, not only that. So like if Cole's working,
Yeah,
now you have to get a sitter.
Yeah.
So
But luckily I have my little makeup studio in my house. So I'm able
that helps
to.
out a lot,
Yeah.
though, right?
I shout out to Cole. Shout out to Cole for building that shit.
Yeah.
You're a real one.
Shit, he built you a makeup studio?
Well, like, we have our house and there was just a storage room full of shit. So it has great lighting in there. So I always told him I wanted it. And I went to Hilo one weekend, and I came back and he did the whole thing.
What the fuck,
Yeah.
dude? Goals.
Love you, daddy.
Boyfriend goals, man. So you know, if you're trying to like
Get you a
lock a
coal,
girl,
but not my coal.
yeah, yeah.
Get you a coal, but
There's
not
plenty
my.
of fish in
Yeah.
the sea, but
Yeah.
this is my fish.
Yeah.
Dude, that meme cracks me up, and I
Yeah.
think about it all the time. There's a lot of fish in the sea, but this one
one
right here
is my fish.
this is my fucking fish, bitch.
Period.
Cool. Fuck. I mean, we just did an hour, but
Okay.
I even though we almost did an hour, I feel like there's a lot of ground we still should
I
kind of
know.
cover. Can we
Okay.
cover it?
Yeah.
Or- okay, because
Ask me that shit.
it's like 11 o'clock almost. So what does makeup mean to you, and where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Oh my god.
And do you have OnlyFans page?
No, I really wish I did. I really wish I did. I want to, but I feel like there's just a big stigma behind OnlyFans. And I used to have a Snapchat premium before. So like,
So what could a person get for this premium Snapchat page?
a fucking lot of shit. Back in the fucking day, you could get a lot of shit. So that's why I still have people messaging me to this day. Like, are you selling videos? And I'm like, no, I'm a fucking wife. Okay.
Well, shit. I mean, okay, so for, in OnlyFans defense, they have photographers
I know.
that sell LUT packs and OnlyFans isn't just it has this the stigma you're talking about is just nudity.
Yeah, that's the stigma. Yeah.
But it's not. So like OnlyFans, like Ray could have OnlyFans.
Could you have an OnlyFans?
I can't because I asked to have OnlyFans and and she was just like, fuck no.
Okay, same.
but like when but I was just like, but here's the weird tangent. I was okay with her having a OnlyFans. So I'm just like, if you want one, you can. You're cute. You know what I mean?
I would subscribe to Juju's OnlyFans.
But because I understand that it's just fucking pictures and, if it generates some income.
Because people, bro, they be making hella fucking money.
They do. No, they do. And, like, I mean, so, with Farmer's Market and Broken Hearted, I'll shoot girls and that's, since I don't pay them as models, I create content for them and which they can in turn use for their Instagram or their OnlyFans.
Yeah.
I don't do anything nude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like to see my son on a normal,
on
a normal basis.
Period.
But, but I do understand that OnlyFans is still a fucking business.
Yeah. You pay taxes on this shit.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So, and then, it's, with the pandemic and stuff, it's become more popular. So I'm a supporter of people that just try to rock on OnlyFans and stuff, man, because fuck, at the end of the day, man, you're giving, like you're sharing your life with them on Instagram for free. And you can do the same thing on OnlyFans and actually, make a few bucks.
I know, because I was
right?
literally like doing twertorials on my Instagram.
Twertorials.
During quarantine. I was like doing my makeup. It's like a clip of me doing my eyeshadow, then boom, ass. I'm throwing ass on the beach,
That's a vibe though.
It was a vibe. And I felt like that it kind of helped me grow, honestly, during quarantine. Making these tutorials.
I can see that. It's fun. It's playful and it's fun.
Yeah.
And you're not crossing any lines.
Yeah.
So I get it. And how was Cole with that?
He would record it.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I would be throwing ass on the beach and he'd be like recording it like from the low angle, to get the good
good angle so it looks like more poppy, right?
Yeah. Shout out to Cole again.
Fuck. But so why unshout out to Cole.
Okay.
Because dude, I've told you, hey, tell Cole I want to jam with him on COD because he plays a lot and he's probably pretty good. I'm trying to catch some dubs on COD and dude, he's never fucking added me.
I know. That's something you gotta take up with him, man. Because he be fucking playing, let me tell you, he be playing.
Dude, and like, my other makeup friend, Cass.
Hi, Cassie.
Hi, Cass. Eldon plays with me.
I know.
Dude, so fuck, man. Cole, you fucker. You think you're too good to play with me?
Come on,
jerk.
Cole.
Put you on blast right now so I can get you to I need more friends that like play video games and stuff. Like my go-to guy, bro, is Jay Pele, bro. Cause he's like the Hawaiian fucking gamer god. He's He's super fucking good at it.
Hmm.
Him and well, Josh is pretty good. Chase is super good too. But like I feel like between Josh, I mean
Okay,
between
how good do you think you are on a scale
no,
of
I'm
one?
not that good.
You're not?
No, but
Why? But okay, Cole always tells me that. I'm like, how good do you think you are? He's like, I'm not that good, but like, I don't get it because you be fucking playing all the time.
but I mean, you get better. You do get better,
That's what he
but
tells me.
it's just fun. And I think with with this whole pandemic thing where we're not allowed to I mean, everybody's scared. There's no fucking social interaction.
Hmm.
So for us, video games is that social
When
interaction.
you're talking
Like we get to
shit.
talk to the boys,
Oh,
dude. We drink beers and
uh-huh.
fucking and
That's
game.
literally
It's
how he keeps up with his friends
total.
because
See,
they're all like, they got that dad life going on, so nobody really be going out. They're
yeah,
just like
see,
gaming.
yeah, dude. But
Yeah,
you're talking. Hey, flank around, rotate, rotate, rotate. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
and they're all hella talking shit on there.
Totally.
Yeah,
And we get into the lobby. Yeah, fuck you, you
yeah,
fucking scrub.
yeah, yeah.
I crack up too, and like and then, like these, you can tell too, because it's like I can like by the sound of their voice and their tone and stuff. Yo, little motherfucker, your nuts didn't
Yeah.
even drop, dude. Stop
Yeah,
saying you're gonna pull up on me, dude.
yeah.
You are not pulling up on me.
I know.
It's
They be saying
ridiculous.
some crazy shit
They
on there.
say
I'm like,
wild
okay,
shit, dude.
I'll be wanting to fight already. Like you're getting too fucking crazy
Yeah,
on
I
here.
know, dude. But it's funny and
Yeah,
it's
it
fun.
is.
And that's what video games, well, actually that's what video games were for, but now you can make a good fucking living. Like
Hell yeah.
you're attractive female. You could probably play fucking video games and make money playing video games on Twitch and stuff.
I met Valkyrie.
Valky Ray.
Yeah. And she like, I'm not really a gamer, so I didn't really know
You
at
didn't
first.
connect with
Yeah,
her
I
on that
didn't
whole level?
I didn't connect. I mean, I seen
Did
it, I was
fucking
like,
Cole play with her?
no.
Okay.
I don't think she
Okay.
plays like, I think she plays something else. I don't know. I don't know what it's called. It's
Oh.
Among Us or something.
Okay, okay.
I know because my babysitter
Like
has a fat
RPGs.
lesbian crush on her.
Oh, that's
Lauren, you
sick.
fucker, if you're listening.
She's guaranteed listening
Yeah.
too. She's like, you fucking put me on blast, bitch.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
since we're talking about like now let's can see I kind of skated around the whole subject because I didn't
Okay.
know what you could talk about or who you could talk about, but you brought up Valkyrie. So
Yeah.
in through the
I
whole
mean, because it's
makeup game,
out. Like they
can
posted
we talk
a picture.
about Bella?
Yeah.
Okay, Bella
Okay.
Porch, bro.
Yeah. Bella
follow
Porch.
her.
Bella Porch.
So
Yes.
when you told me, shit, did I just tell on myself? I just fucking told on myself, dude. So yeah, Bella, if you're listening to this and you get unfollowed, it's not by me. Nah, Julie's pretty cool. She doesn't really care.
Mhm.
Sort of. As long as we don't have like DM conversations.
Yeah. Yeah.
She
Yeah.
doesn't care. But so yeah, Bella Porch, bro. Heavy.
Yeah. Bella.
Very
Very.
props, bro.
Hell yeah. Bella.
So how did you get
How did I get Bella? It was through Simone, who's like such an amazing photographer. Nothing like I've seen in Hawaii. Her style is very, very different. So she works with Bretman all the time. She's Bretman's photographer. And Bella was looking for a hair and makeup and she pulled us on. And Bella really liked us. So
Okay, so when you so you flew up to LA to work.
yeah, I flew up to LA to work with her.
And I noticed when you flew up to LA to work with her, I saw Princess. I'm gonna keep on bringing it up. I want the fucking tea a little bit, dude. But I saw Princess say, "I need a new makeup team," and da da da. That must have hurt.
Okay. I love Princess and she's giving me a lot of opportunities and I'm not gonna speak on this.
Okay.
Sorry.
I plead the
It
fifth.
just it don't be like that, man.
I plead the fifth. Okay, well,
Okay.
shit. But for me, I'm just gonna say it, dude. If like I need to grow, and I understand who opened doors for me and stuff, and I will always be there for them.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I need growth too, and I like working with different new people. So for me, like I understand why you did that too, but So I was kind of like, I was bummed when I saw Princess post that too. I was just like, oh, really, dude? You like, why not be happy for somebody that's, that's chasing their career, even or did it so when you went and worked with Bella, obviously you're in LA.
Mm-hmm.
Did you take away from a project that you were
We're
I'm trying to
okay.
pry it
Stop.
out,
I
dude.
know. Stop. What the fuck? No, it's all good. No, I didn't.
So did she have a did you leave did you leave her high and dry on anything to work with Bella?
I fucking hate you, Kimmy. I really don't want to speak on this. I'm
Okay,
sorry. I really
okay.
don't want to speak on it. Thank you.
Okay. But
But
there was no MTV? You didn't
no, nothing like that.
Okay. Well, shit. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
I just respect. It's tough to. It's just
Yeah.
I
But because like I was always proud of you that shit, man, you're working on all these big names now too.
yeah.
So when I saw that, like the post and stuff, I was like, wow, fuck.
No, but it's okay.
No.
Like we're all me and Princess were cool.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
there's no bad blood, bad vibes. So
Mhm.
we're just gonna leave it there and we're gonna move on. Thank you.
Okay. So can we talk about the Bella Porch project?
Yes,
Did
because
you-
because I mean, obviously the video is gonna be released tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow.
Shut the fuck up tomorrow.
Yeah, I think it's tomorrow.
Okay, so what kind of video? OnlyFans
music-
video? Is it
A lot of
OnlyFans
people
video?
fucking wish it was an
Yeah.
OnlyFans video, but it's our music video.
It's a music video. Nice.
Her song is called "Build a Bitch." It's actually it's a good song.
What? Cool.
I be twerking to it.
Okay.
Yeah, but
We'll definitely listen to that song. I'm very interested in hearing
I would
this
sing
song.
it right now, but I can't sing, so I would just sound retarded.
Me too. I got a terrible ass voice. I
But
don't even know what
Bella,
I'm doing podcasts.
one thing I'll say about Bella is like people just think she's a TikTok girl, right? They're like,
Mhm.
oh, she got famous off TikTok, but Bella actually worked very hard to get where she is, and she's just more than what you see, you know. But I feel like people will see more as she opens up in her career. I'll just say that.
No, fuck that. That shit, like now there's this whole thing about like YouTubers and Jake Paul. And stuff.
Yeah,
Dude, it's a fucking job. People don't
Yeah.
understand how hard you have to work to get to that point.
yeah. It is.
And then like to be, everybody's like, oh, he's taking away from the sport of boxing and stuff. He's learning the sport of boxing.
Uh-huh.
Dude, he fucking knocked out Ben Askren.
I mean, people be watching though.
Dude,
you know what I
people-
mean?
People watched.
Yeah.
I watched, dude.
Yeah.
He knocked out fucking Nate Robinson.
Yeah.
That boy got heavy. In my opinion, he got pretty heavy hands.
Yeah.
So, and I respect his hustle.
Yeah.
But I'm different. It's just because I'm not a hater.
Mm-hmm.
And I see that anybody that I know what it took to get there.
Yeah.
So shit, I'm real interested to see, like, like what if fucking she turns out to be like the next.
She can really sing though.
Yeah.
She don't just be. It's not no auto tune. You know, she can honestly she can sing.
Mhm.
So I feel like it's gonna take off,
Mhm. That's dope, man.
and
And-
she's humble.
Is she
Yeah, she is
super sweet?
super sweet.
What's her nationalities?
I think she's Filipino. Just she's from the Philippines.
Filipino white. I feel like
I don't know. If
she's cute. That's why.
Yeah.
So, I feel like she's
She's very-
like everybody in Hawaii knows Hapa.
Yeah.
I feel like
I want to say she's only Filipino. You know.
Really?
But don't quote me on it.
oh,
I want to say
does she have a Filipino accent?
no.
Really?
Yeah.
Pate, you come here. You
No.
you do makeup
Okay,
for me.
she said No.
Okay. I can see that. I'm Asian now. Stop
Yeah.
Asian hate,
Okay. Period.
but I'm part Asian too. So
Me too.
whatever. I mean, I think that's another cool thing about Hawaii too is it's the mixed races that make Hawaii what it is too. And I argue with people on Instagram all the fucking time.
Mhm.
And in fact, I think I argue more on Reddit with people that are like, oh, everybody says Hawaii's cool, but it's super racist. They call us haoles.
Okay.
And, dude, I think, they go into this whole like crazy about
Yeah.
prejudice and racism and stuff. And for me, I just think like if you're an asshole, you're an asshole.
Yeah.
Like that bypasses race. That
Uh-huh.
if you're being an asshole, you're just being an asshole. Doesn't matter what color your skin is, what your ethnic background is,
Uh-huh.
what religion you are. An asshole is an asshole. And if you're coming to somebody's home
An
where
asshole is an asshole, whether it's brown, pink, or white.
but if just man, take off your shoes, respect the culture,
Oh
respect
my gosh, that's one thing.
what?
That's one thing I cannot. I cannot.
What, you can't take your shoes off?
No, like a lot of people that aren't from Hawaii that come to do their makeup, they be trying to walk in my house with their shoes on. I'm like, girl, you better take that shit off right now.
Yeah, see? I mean, yeah, respect other people's values and
Mm-hmm.
culture. Right? It's not a hard thing. But so what else? What else do we
Okay.
have?
Me looking.
So what's your
I don't know. I think.
wait, so let's you're gonna always shoot me down whenever like because I've worked with
Okay.
with
What?
Princess and stuff. And
Okay. Oh my god.
what how did you
Mm.
did you were you with did you
What?
guys meet when we all went to Roxa?
No. No. I already met Princess prior to that.
So wait, the Princess didn't even, it was just Larry and
It was
Kiefer
it
and
was Larae, Kiefer, and Cassie, and
that.
Shan,
Oh yeah, okay,
and
okay.
Shan. Yeah,
I was too lit to I got
and Juju.
and yeah,
And Juju.
yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember you were dying the next day. But I actually met Princess before that. I slid in her DMs. So
So
I
is that how it started?
yeah, I met her probably like maybe like I don't know 6-8 months around there after moving to Oahu, and she was looking for a makeup artist, and like she lived in Eva Beach,
No,
and
no, I think I remember that post.
yeah, she
And
was
I think I tagged you in
yeah.
that too.
Yeah, and I guess people were like sending her my page too, and I
Mhm.
just like it was like 10 at night, and I'm like, fuck it, she's probably not gonna respond, but I'm gonna just send it anyways.
Mhm.
And I was really stoned, and I was like, fuck it, and I just sent it, and I remember she like wrote back to me the next day, and I was so excited, I was like screaming, I was like, oh my god,
Yeah. Dope.
I was like, oh my god,
So I mean, and I think that's something that, let's touch up on too.
okay,
It's it costs you nothing to help promote your friends, man.
yeah,
When you know your friends are good at something, and everybody acts like this thing about like helping somebody get to a certain place in life takes food off their plate. It doesn't,
it doesn't,
man. It doesn't. Um, I still promote. I promote. I actually help design logos and stuff for other people's brands and
yeah,
stuff. It's it's not a it's not something that's going to take food off your plate.
yeah,
I think that's, be supportive, you
of
guys,
yeah, and I
especially like, because what I've noticed too is like people act like, and this is what I know now, that they want you to do good, but never better than them.
uh-huh,
And that to me, that's just sad, man. Cause like I have friends that are good at stuff. In fact, I have a friend right now that just, he just moved to Hilo and stuff. And like, I'm just like, we did this amazing mural project. I'm just a fill it. I just help fill his drawings and stuff. And when everybody asks, "Oh, fuck is who did that?" I was like, "Oh, him. You want something done? Hit him up.
yeah,
He's a dope ass fucking artist.
uh-huh,
He's a better artist than me."
yeah,
I took the videos and I helped coordinate it, but that's all I did. You know what I mean? But you want somebody that does fucking great art, that's super good, that hustles hard, hit him up.
mhm,
You know what I mean? And you know, him being good at something is not going to stop me
exactly,
from being good at what I'm good at too.
yeah,
And so, like, you being a good makeup artist
is it
isn't going to make somebody else shittier
yeah,
because you're
like
good.
yeah, I'm always supportive of like a lot of makeup artists. Like I feel like a lot of makeup artists like in Oahu, I'm friends with them, and we all like refer clients to each other. You know, like we're all
I
cool.
see.
It's not
I
like
like
a
that because I work with a few like Sage. I
yeah.
see you.
Oh my
I
god, Sage,
love your guys'
Sage, you're a
connection.
bad bitch.
No,
Sage
but
is
I see you
too.
guys
Yeah,
commenting
hell
and
yeah,
dude that and being super supportive, and I like that because it's not only about there's this woman empowerment
hell
thing that you guys
yeah,
push clients each other's way, and you
yeah,
guys it's not. I feel it's super authentic, and I like that. I'm just like,
yeah,
fuck, Sage is dope.
and like
You're dope.
and
Fuck with
everyone
each other.
like we all do makeup, but everyone has their own style. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So it's why not support?
Hmm. And shit, you might get so busy that instead of letting a client just go,
Yeah,
like
we literally always refer clients to each other. There's like
that's
a good
dope.
5 or 6 of us, and we're always referring clients to each other. And everyone's cool, very supportive.
Do you want to shout any of them out?
Okay. Shout out to Sage. Shout out to Glam Artistry by Mel. Shout out to, I want to say it's Demi Glam. Shout out to Candace City.
Yeah.
I feel like
Oh,
I'm missing
yeah, dude.
someone.
No, she's dope too. Like I knew her from back in the day too.
I don't know how to say her name. I am Jenna Bata. I don't know how to
Oh,
say, I don't know how to say her name, but those are all the people I refer out all the time.
dope.
Yep.
I like the empowerment. I like the women empowerment. I like the industry empowerment and the fact that you giving and helping push business to somebody that's not going to take money out of your pocket too.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, we did over an hour. We did
Here we are again.
yeah, I
Here we are
know,
again.
dude. I know. We actually did a podcast. we redid the podcast because I kept on talking about my political views, and I was just like, you know what? Fuck Faith. Can we do the podcast again? I didn't want to make it about my political views.
And I felt like we were both kind of all over.
Dude, I just had too much wine earlier.
Okay, can I say it? Keone was crying yesterday on his podcast.
Dude, I
Keone
got
was
emotional,
crying.
dude.
I know.
I get emotional. I'm passionate about what I do, and
I like that.
all the people.
Can we just
really,
put that clip in here? Honestly, can you just put that clip in here?
Nah, no.
Okay.
It's gonna be like the Lost podcast. Like if I died,
It's okay. I recorded it on my phone.
Oh, shut up, dude. If I died, then right there, like Kyle Douglas will post it up, like the Lost podcast of the Round Block podcast with Faith.
The podcast that didn't make it on.
Yeah, dude. Totally. But okay. Fuck. We're wrapping this up, man. We covered everything from makeup to addiction to happiness to hustling to beauty in the brains, man.
And if anyone, I just want to put this out. If anyone has any questions like about makeup or addiction or anything like that, you guys can always write to me. Because girls really do write to me like that. And I write back.
I try to too.
Yeah, I try. Sometimes it's hard, but I really do try and make the time, especially if it's about stuff like that.
Like, especially like mental health and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Slide, you guys. Yeah. Don't do anything stupid. Slide.
Don't do drugs.
Yeah.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs. Mental health is a real thing. Slide. Don't do anything dumb. But okay, so we're gonna wrap this up. Round Block Podcast, where we like to talk to people instead of about them. Shout out to Faith. Her Instagram is Faithyxo.
Yeah.
At Faithy
XO.
Spell it.
FAITHYXO. And then there's my makeup page, and it's Faithyxo Makeup.
Okay, so do you pay more attention to one or the other?
I really be on my makeup page more. I post here and there on my main account, and that one has more followers.
I got like 4 too.
But that one has more followers. But I've had that Instagram since I was in I want to say 2011. I've had that Instagram for so long.
The makeup one.
No, my regular account.
Yeah.
I've had it since I was in high school before Instagram was even a. Yeah, but
the juggernaut that it is.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting. Excuse me. I'm waiting for the next Instagram because I liked earlier. I really liked earlier Instagram than Instagram, the Instagram it is today. Just to be honest.
Okay.
So Round Block Podcast, man.
Period.
Period.
Testicles, I'm out.
Testicles, she's out. Vaginas, I'm out.